The main threat is the fact that the winds will be as strong as they'll be, 50 to 55-mile-per-hour winds. And then we're looking at that to continue into the afternoon. And we will also see, are we going to graphics?
Yep.
That's good. There we go. So with that main threat going through the afternoon, there it is, power outages and blowing snow. Another threat, just dangerously cold air. So the amount of snow, not the issue with this storm. And that warning goes until 4 a.m. We're looking at 28 mile per hour sustained winds in Detroit, also in Ann Arbor, 36, so higher for you in Pontiac. We switch gears and talk about, those are the long standing winds. These are the gusts. So these occur in little increments, so to speak, but we're seeing 45-mile-per-hour gusts in Pontiac, close to 50. Here we go. So near 50 right now in Detroit, up to 48 out of the west. And as we get into the late morning and afternoon, we could get more frequent with those 50 to 55-mile-per-hour gusts, and that's the fear of losing power. So when we look at our hour-by-hour forecast, we're looking at those 45 to 50. We get into the afternoon, 50, maybe even higher than that, down south of I-94 along the shoreline from Mount Clemens up toward Port Huron. Tomorrow looks gusty, just not as strong. And already our temperatures plummeted. We had rain last night change quickly to snow, with temperatures dropping from the 30s all the way down below the teens. We're at 10 right now in Ann Arbor, 12 below is the wind chill, 11 in Pontiac, 13 below. So anytime we have standing water or even a wet pavement and it hasn't been salted, then we're looking at that glaze of ice. Even the salt begins to melt, and then of course the cold temperatures will just freeze it right back up. So you need to be careful traveling this morning in some spots. The snow traveling north, we're seeing the heavier snow from Flint to Lapeer and then White Lake into northern Oakland County. So we're seeing that moving up to the north. Visibility will fluctuate. That's the blowing snow part of things. Half-mile visibility in Pontiac with that strong wind, less than a mile in Detroit and Monroe. Hour-by-hour forecast shows more widespread snow light this morning, and then we'll see it kind of focus to the north as we go through the afternoon. Temperatures single digits, wind chills 10 to 20 below. This is Saturday tomorrow morning. These are lake effect bands setting up, so we'll add some additional snow totals, and a lot of those bands look to be from about Ann Arbor, Detroit southward tomorrow. We'll have to watch for that for traveling, of course, tomorrow. Things will start to improve though during the day on Saturday. Again, not all that impressive with the snow totals, about 2 to 3 inches, could see 4 or a little bit more through the thumb. And our wind chills will remain below 0 during the day tomorrow. So the cold continues into Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, highs only near 20. So the cold even into next week.